Hello, fellow exiles, and welcome back to the Exiled Lands. I am Marana, and today I wanted to take a little bit of time and show you about the creative mode in Conan Exiles. So I've decided to take a little bit of a break from uh, getting my followers killed and do a little decorating. So I started out doing it, gathering the resources and doing it on the bench, but my building plans always go so much farther than what I can do gathering resources and making things. So I've gone into creative mode to start doing some of this stuff. And Conan has a really great creators mode. But since 3.0 and the construction hammer, it's become so much easier to just go into creative mode and do things. So my plan is I'm going to be building my my new palace, and probably going to end up just making like a whole village and different places all over the maps with all of the different pieces to build. I have also added some mods. If you have any interest in the particular mods that I'm using, let me know and I can put a list of those in the description. But I wanted to show you how to get into creative mode. Now, this isn't a single player game, or if you have a server that you have control of. So you can't do this in on just a regular official server that you may go into to play. This is um, usually done in single player or a private server. So the first thing you want to do is, I'm on PC. So this is PC instructions. You'll hit escape to bring up the menu. You'll go into settings and you'll come down to the last tab, server settings. And under that, you'll find make me admin, almost dead center of your screen. And so you now have admin rights to make any changes and tweaks to the game that you so desire. So now when you go back to the escape menu page, it gives you an option. Well, you have the admin panel. I'll show you that real quick. This is where, if you want, you can adjust levels and give yourself more encumbrance, which this is where, in the first video when I said that I gave myself a little bit of a bump in encumbrance, this is where you do it. Go back into this menu and enter creative mode. Creative mode allows you to build easily without being impaired by survival mechanics, so you won't starve to death or thirst to death while you're in creative mode. And that used to be one of my biggest things. I'd get building something and I'd, just die, and it would be all kinds of crazy. It doesn't affect your game at all. You can come in, you have unlimited access to all of the resources. If you have any of the DLCs, you'll get all of that. I'm going to show you how all of that works in just a second. But it takes you out of game mode, so you're not going to lose anything of your gameplay. So my plan is to be able to go into creative mode and build my buildings and build my castles and palaces and all the things that I want to build. But then when I go out of creative mode, I can go back into my game where my gameplay is at. So I can still drag my poor level 15 Amos around and then play the regular game. I just get to do it in really cool surroundings. So that being said, now when you're in creative mode, you can run and move pretty much like you do normally, but the game isn't going to play like it normally would. You can't play the game in creative mode. It's not going to work. So one of the first things that makes creative mode and building in creative mode so much easier is being able to fly. When you're in creative mode, on PC, All you have to do is double tap your space bar and you're flying. And that makes being able to go around and place things much easier. Now I do have in at my set temple, I did go ahead and spawn myself in a level, I think it's a tier 3 set priest. And if you double click the space bar, it takes you out of flight. And I spawned in a couple of low level exiles just so I could place them here by the building, by the altar, just to kind of add some realism to the area. So let's build something. You'll get your construction hammer the way you normally do, and when you hit F to change for your building pieces, I now have access to all of the building pieces. And like I said, I've gotten all of the DLCs over the years because I love the building pieces and I always just have to have that. So if you already own it, you could spawn it in. It's got the little infinity sign by them when you're in creative mode. It's not going to cost you materials from your inventory. So while you're going in to kind of, just make your surroundings look a little different, it isn't going to pull from your resources. So let's just say, for instance, that I want to put a bridge on a bridge. I want to put rails on this bridge. This is the Argosian style, and you can mix and match stuff too, but I do like the Argosian fence pieces better. So I'm just gonna pop those on, and I mean it literally, that's all there is to it. And like I said, it's not going to pull these resources from your inventory. So some of the things I will want to actually craft myself in my game when I'm in regular gameplay. So the resources that I've mined and have for that are not going to be affected by the different things that I've added. Now I can go in and I can upgrade. Let's say I want to do this one as Turanian. So I'm going to want to make my Mitra altar Turanian. It's literally as easy as just going in and pressing F to get the piece you want. And if I want to change these stairs to Turanian, I can do that. Here's where it starts getting really fun. This was one of the things I was super excited about, decorations. Now, like I said, I've added a lot of mods because there aren't a lot of decorative placeables in the base game. And, I just love having lots of things to put around. So I have a bunch of different mods. One of the ones I have is Desert Town Deco, and you can go in and I'll just click on this urn that I want to sit there. Ooh, let's put some here. See, this is the kind of thing I love to do. I love to just add little extra pieces and extra things. And the new building mode in Conan and being able to go into creative mode, it's a game changer. I love it. You just pick it and put it down. If you put something down and then decide you don't like it, that would be cool at a place, but not this place. You just take your construction hammer, you right click like you do in the base game to get rid of pieces, click on it, right click again, and you're set. So that is creative mode. One of the things that I did yesterday when I was playing around with creative mode, like I said, it's been out a little while, the creative mode, and I've just discovered how wonderful it makes life. But like over here, I've put up a cabin and I want to have like some little houses and cabins along the lake. And there's a little fishing boat and nets, and it is just the coolest thing. Another thing, when you're in creative mode, the animals are not going to trigger and attack you. You're not going to aggro the animals. You can just walk right by them. If you're interested in the mods, I do have a mod video that I did a few months ago, and I'll link that. I'll put it in the little card in the upper right hand corner of the video now. And I'll put a link to it in the description below, and that tells you how to go about finding mods and installing them on your computer so you can access them in your game. But mods take a game that's already awesome and makes it even more awesome. Because I mean, look at the ivy. That comes from a mod, and you can have ivy creeping up the walls of things. I mean, it enhances the. Oh, let's just fall right down here, huh? It enhances the level of kind of the role playing aspect of it. So if you are a builder decorator, you definitely want to check out the the creative mode option in Conan. And that is going to do it for me right now. I hope you enjoyed the video and got some useful information out of it. And if you have any questions, pop them down in the comments, and I am happy to answer any questions. And until next time, everybody take care, have fun, and play nice. Bye. All right, little ducks. Do you like it here? Are you having fun here? Yeah, uh-huh.